Hi there, it's Ange with Starlight Wellness. Thank you for tuning into my station. I'm an astrologer and oracle or tarot card reader, and I do a whole range of things as well, but here I am. I was guided this month to do some tarot and oracle card readings for everyone because we're entering into an astrological point in time where it's a 0 point. Every moon cycle we have 0 and 6 degrees, or 15 degrees, which equals 6, which is the Lover's card. And so there's a huge relationship and love theme of balancing divine feminine and divine masculine energies within. And as we do that within with self-love, it is then immersed in our reality. And that's obviously how we all align to love, which is the theme of my page right now. So I just finished the water signs, and now I'm going to get into the air signs, and I'm going to do mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies for divine feminine and masculine on both sides to see if that is a relationship question you have, or perhaps that balance that you're looking within yourself. So I'm just gonna already set the cards, asking in the highest and greatest good and divine light and divine love through Holy Father, Holy Mother God, Sophia God, Holy Spirit. Ooh, okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles for the mental body. For the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and 3 more cards. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This message is for you. So your mental body, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is about money, about prosperity, abundance, and also alignment, because that's how we align to our prosperity. You have the 3 of Swords. These cards don't have reversals, and this is in your emotional body. So air signs, yes, there is some heartbreak that you're having here, and it's like a rose that's being pierced. These cards by the Lemma Tarot are just fantastic. 5 of Swords in your physical. So there's been some conflict here, and you know, you see, you know, you're holding your 2 swords up. There's 2 swords that you lost or that you had to fight it with. So there's been some challenge, some difficulty, or some heartache from your emotions, and that has been expressed in your physical experience. This is in your physical situation, and this is for the divine feminine side. The 8 of Wands we have for the spiritual, which is the communication or traveling card. Represents fire, so it could be also passion. So I'm getting the sense for the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, the divine feminine for you guys definitely has some emotional heartache that either just happened or they're working through. There's been some conflict or some struggle or some challenge in that area of your life or in your divine feminine side. So keep in mind, this is your divine feminine side. So you might be working on some challenges about that. Some emotional, something that made you upset emotionally, or some challenges or conflict that you had physically that affected your emotions. So there might be still some fresh wounds there. And it's your divine feminine side that is kind of feeling the beating mentally, though. You're really focused on your finances, your abundance, and you're spiritually very guided. You're intuitive. You're following your heart, your passions. You're very connected spiritually. So let's see what your masculine side, your divine masculine side has to say to see how this balance is coming out for you. So asking for the air signs. And obviously take what resonates with you. See what the divine masculine side, or your actual divine masculine if you're in a relationship or in a union of some sort. Let's take a look. Still nothing. Okay, okay. I'm seeming to pick quite a bit of cards at the same time. So mentally, divine masculine is the Queen of Pentacles. That is a very grounded, focused on money. So there's definitely a mirror here. There's the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles marrying each other for the divine masculine and feminine energies in the mental body. Emotionally, it's the Queen of Wands for the divine masculine. Queen of Wands, look at that fiery energy. She's wearing like this red satin and has like this beautiful like sunflower, passionate, fiery, full of intrigue and ideas. There's like a whole bunch of stars around. So the divine masculine is definitely emotionally feeling fulfilled. So this can go two ways for different people's situations. So in terms, if this is actually a relationship mirror of an actual partnership or a partnership that has just ended, this is how I'm going to see the mirror happening here, because I see this like common red, the red rose and the red dress. So either there was a very passionate, fiery person that walked away. This might have been a divine masculine that left, or a person who embodied a lot of divine masculine energy, and this may have caused heartache. Or also, if you're in a relationship and this is what's happening right now, the divine masculine can be being overly passionate in some way and overly demanding somehow. Because the Queen of Wands can be like that at a lower octave, and this is emotionally causing pain to the divine feminine. So to balance that, we need to ensure that the divine masculine is in their integrity and is being overly demanding, so there isn't any heartache on the heart or in the relationship itself. The last is the Queen of Swords. Wow, we have all of the Queen cards here. This is really wild. The Queen of Swords here. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. For the physical. Okay, so again, it's mirroring each other perfectly because we have the masculine mirroring the feminine, which is both swords. So there is a conflict in the feminine and the masculine's kind of being cutthroat. So again, this is about air. So air is all about the mental body. And so on the mental plane, I feel like money was on people's minds if there was a breakup or there has been some conflict in the relationship. This created some conflict on the divine feminine side because the divine feminine likes to negotiate, likes to ensure fair outcomes, fair and just outcomes for everyone. And so the Queen of Swords at a lower octave can actually speak too harshly sometimes and be kind of like cutthroat without really being concerned to other people's emotional well-being and how they feel. So I'm going to get the last one for the divine masculine and see what's going on there for you guys. For the spiritual body, the masculine. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Two swans. I just love this deck. Yeah. It's not the same suit. It's cups and wands, but look at this. You have these like wands shooting up to the sky for the feminine. And then we have this like beautiful little family. It's like spiritual little family. So spiritually, both the masculine and feminine are spiritually guided, and they're going to be spiritually fulfilled and happy outcomes. There is some work to do in balancing to ensure the divine feminine isn't, feeling heartache and conflict or overcoming that in some way. And we're hoping that the divine masculine, whether the divine masculine within yourself or in a partnership, like mirrored in a partnership, we're hoping that the queen suits that we have here on the divine masculine side really is embodying the higher octaves of queens and isn't being cutthroat like the Queen of Swords can be, or overly passionate and I guess almost selfish in some way as the Queen of Wands can be in some manner. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card. Okay, yeah. So there was a Tower moment here for the air signs. The air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You guys have had some sort of lightning strike that ruptured your foundation. And this is how the balance between the masculine and feminine is playing out for you. So this is why there's been some heartache or conflict happening for the feminine. So let's ask some more questions from the romance, from Mother Mary, to really clarify what's going on with the divine feminine. Why is there the Three of Swords and the Fives of Swords? Mother Mary, Holy Father, Holy Mother, God. Yeah, God. Spirit, asking for some clarification for air signs. For the swords, what is going on? Okay, this is blessings. So that's for the Three of Swords. Okay. Joy. And I'm going to get a clarifier for the emotions and the physical as well for the masculine. So for the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords with Mother Mary. Please. For the air signs. Enthusiasm. And that one. Caring. Aha. Okay. I was onto something there. Now it makes sense. So, Mother Mary says blessings. If you've had some heartache or feeling some heartache emotionally, Mother Mary says blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and notice the new gifts that come in from God. So really, Mother Mary is saying, this divine seraph, angelic being, is guiding the divine feminine to count their blessings and to focus on gratitude in order to overcome this heartache. And because of the conflict that this may have come, or it may have come about from conflict that created the heartache, to focus on joy. And it says, by enjoying this moment, I am giving thanks to God or universe, whatever you believe in, for my life. So another thing I learned in my experience is that the importance of the present moment, the importance of the present time is where we can experience our joy in all dimensions and times or other realities that we might believe that we exist in, past, present, or future. So when we focus on the joy in the present, regardless of our circumstances or the heartaches or the conflicts that we have happening, you are being grateful. It says, I am giving thanks to God for my life. So you are counting your blessings. You are being in a state of gratitude when you enjoy this present moment fully. And then you will notice new gifts that come to you from God or the universe. So that's kind of like that whole thing about maintaining gratitude and presence to find that joy in the moment. Even if it's the smallest things, it says, I count my blessings small and large. So I think that's a really good reminder for anyone actually tuning into this reading. And then for the divine masculine side, for the Queen of Wands, it says enthusiasm. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I follow. So I'm getting the sense that I was slightly off. The Queen of Wands is actually just being super enthusiastic about their passions. And so that's a really positive thing. And that actually might be a way for you to count your blessings and balance that divine feminine and masculine in flow. So everything mirrors. So if we look at everything like the figure 8, right? So we have the divine feminine, let's say within you, and then it streams through the divine masculine. It goes like that. So this is the energy that's actually piercing through the divine feminine to the divine masculine. And if you look at it through that way, you can understand how you can balance or heal the situation here. So the divine masculine is actually trying to tell how the feminine can heal herself by maintaining enthusiasm, by counting blessings, being enthusiastic about the small or big things in life. And then you will notice new gifts coming to you every day. So this is how the divine feminine can maybe even get out of a victimhood or self-perpetuating, scrutiny of some sort or pain or whatever it is to really maintain that enthusiasm and that joy, right? So this is a repeating message. Another thing is that's coming up here is the Queen of Swords has the caring card. It says, heaven cares for me and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. So here, yes. The Queen of Swords, the divine masculine side, again, divine masculine and feminine, speaking for like going through like a figure 8, okay? Divine feminine's in conflict or felt like there's been conflict, and there has, because divine masculine energy has been too cutthroat, has not been caring in their physical body, physically. So this is the physical. It's about the mental thoughts though. So there might have been words that were expressed, or there might have been actual physical harm that has been done. And so Mother Mary's coming in and says, heaven cares for me and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, in the world. So, air signs are really all up in their head. And this is in the physical embodiment. So it's really about bringing that heaven to earth, those mental thoughts into your physical actions. How are your physical actions affecting others? Are they caring? Are they being joyful? Are you being aligning to the present moment? Are you being in gratitude for the things in your present moment? Because if you are, then you definitely will be able to tune into joy, even if it's the little things, and that will get you out of that conflict energy. And also the divine masculine side, which might be causing maybe physical pain or harm to others or be too cutthroat, will be more caring in that way. So you see how that all kind of plays in together and can go for either relationships or how people are, or even our collective energy. So I'll pick one more card from the Romance Angels to get an understanding of what was on the bottom of the deck, which was the Tower card. Asking what this Tower moment was really about. What was the... Okay, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there has maybe been some sort of ending, some sort of challenge, something that created some disruption or delay or disharmony. But, you know, if we're counting our blessings, we're being in a state of gratitude, we're being in a state of joy, we can be more courteous and caring in our actions and for ourselves, for others, etc., and enthusiastic. That will allow us to have us aligned to love very soon. So this is a message for the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or whatever best resonates for you. So there is something happening very soon for you, where this divine union within, some, I guess, meandering healing still happening, or disharmony, getting kind of a little nick to be realigned, and it's going to happen real soon. And as within, so without. So you're going to see that externalized in your environment as well. So just stay patient. I was telling that in the water signs that it was really about a time to be patient. So collectively, this is coming up again, a little bit more of that patience coming up. And that could be why there is this Tower moment, to maintain that patience. All right, what is going on? Just an overarching message for the air signs, for love, relationships. Father, Holy Mother, God, Holy Spirit. For the air signs, what is going on? All right, third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is like your, I don't know, it's your pineal gland inside your head. It's the energy of violet. It can be in 12 chakra system. It can be clear crystal gold or crystalline. It doesn't necessarily have to be purple, but third eye is really about that inner eye, that clairvoyant eye. You don't actually have to see things, like you don't have to see apparitions or something like that to have your third eye open, but you can be extremely intuitive. And we have Mercury that just moved into Pisces, and it moved out of Aquarius. And so this could be a lesson for a lot of the air signs that are really in their heads to now read between the lines. That was one of the messages I was posting on my Facebook about. It was really about, instead of us being so specific in what we want to talk about or say or listen to in others, we read between the lines, and that's when our third eye is open, when we're reading between the lines and we get a message intuitively. And trusting that intuitive psychic sponge. That's also your third eye. So I think that would be useful for people. And it's the number 6. Number 6 is about relationships. And it's also the Lover's card in the tarot. So definitely use your inner sight, use your inner guidance and intuitive nudges to what you see in your relationships as well, because that will give you a better idea on what actions to take and how to heal. So thank you for anyone tuning in to this message, and I hope this love reading helped you on your path. Again, my name is Ange. I'm the owner of Starlight Wellness. Please like and subscribe my page on Facebook or my YouTube station. I will shortly be offering readings for payment. Like you can purchase one, or you can purchase your birth chart, your astrological birth chart, if you're interested in that, in the next month or two. So feel free to like my page and keep updated on updates that I have when I'm going to be offering those services. And until then, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you guys a loving February 2019, and I hope these messages served you in the highest and greatest good. Take care. Much love. Ciao.